guys, I'm Danny Johnson, CEO at TPP, The Positive Porpoise.
I'm Jason Miller from Fins Up SoCal Fan Club.
I'm Scott Howell from Atlanta Dolphin Club.
Mark Angelo, NorCal Dolphin Club.
And you're listening to Clock Blockers, Miami fans' #1 morning show.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Stephen D. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning as I try to fix the camera here. Look, good morning. Happy Monday to y'all. It is not a victory Monday, unfortunately, but boy, do we have a lot to talk about this morning. I figured I'd get the show up and going early because I know y'all got a lot to talk about this morning. It is absolutely crazy. Hey, look, how y'all doing today? Super excited to be hanging out with y'all. Happy Monday. This is your boy, Stephen D., the #1 Miami fan morning show, Clock Blockers, right here on Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. And look, this has been an absolutely crazy 24 hours. My phone has been blowing up nonstop with people trying to get in contact with me about yesterday's game. But I really didn't want to talk to anything or anybody till today. Today is when I wanted to talk about. Before I get into anything, I do want to say one thing. Today is my 100th episode. 100th episode is today. There's a couple of people I want to thank before I get into everything. First person I want to thank is obviously the Honorable Solo D. I would not be here without him. Solo is like my brother from another mother. He gave me a platform, his platform, to be able to start this up, and it's growing, and it's becoming something that I can be proud of, and you guys can be proud of. So I am very excited about doing 100 episodes. I dreamed about doing this ever since I was a little kid, of having my own Miami Dolphin talk show or Miami Dolphin show. And, we're only at the surface. We're only at the surface, and I couldn't do it without him. So thank you, Solo D. Thank you for everything, brother. I also want to say thank you to you guys, the fans and ladies. I couldn't do this without y'all. Y'all are here each and every weekday morning supporting the show, and I couldn't do it without y'all. And so, in order to even get to 100 episodes, I have to have fans to be able to do that. I have to have people that support the show. And you guys support the show each and every day without fail. No matter how bad or good this team is, no matter how good or bad any Miami Dolphin or any Miami team is, you guys are here supporting the show. You're supporting me. And I say thank you to that. You guys are great. So thank you so much for supporting the show through 100 episodes. I really appreciate that. And, it is my hope that one day I can return the favor and give you guys something grand and amazing and magical. I try to do that every day. But it's you, the fans, that make all this possible. So thank you to you all. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart. I love that you guys are here each and every morning. So thank you very much. 100 episodes, man. Crazy to even fathom that we even got to this point. Okay, look, second thing, before I get into anything, third person I want to thank is my wife. That's the last person I actually want to thank. My wife for supporting me through thick and thin, allowing me the opportunity to do this every morning. She gets the kids ready for school. And she's like, you're meant to do something with this, and she supports this, and she's the best wife in the world. So thank you, Tamika, from the bottom of my heart, for supporting this on a day in, day out basis. Couldn't do this without you. So I love you. Thank you. That's it. That's all I wanted to thank. I wanted to thank you, the fans, Solo, and my wife. But hey, enough about all that. If you guys haven't done so already, please hit that like button on your way in, because that's a big deal for me. If you guys can't donate to the show financially, you know how you donate to the show? By hitting that like button and sharing, okay? Letting people know that we're here, sharing this link, saying, hey guys, check out the #1 Miami fan morning show, Clock Blockers. It's an amazing show. Go check out Stephen D. Those are things that you guys can do. And if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel already, please subscribe to the channel. We're working our way up to 8,000 subscribers. And I can't do that without y'all. So thank you. If you guys want to sign up and become a member today, sign up, become a member. Your seat is waiting for you at the table. Everybody that is here, Dolphin Don, Sway2387, Pamela, Big Drip ENT, Stetson O, Estefan, Pamela, I already said Pamela, Dolphin Don, I already said Dolphin Don, Andrevius, Stetson, thank you all for signing up and becoming members and being a part of this. It's absolutely amazing. Cat for Life, congratulations, Stephen. Thank you for the content, and thank you for giving us an outlet for all of us solo. No doubt. No doubt. What's up, Finn's crew? I appreciate that, Cat for Life. Yeah, so if you guys want to sign up, become a member today. All right? If you guys want to support the channel financially and donate to the channel, 3 ways you can do it. You can use the YouTube Live Super Chat, which is the $ down at the bottom of the chat. You guys can use the PayPal, which is MSM Podcast Network, or you guys can do Cash App, which is $ MSM Podcast Network. Now think about it. Today's 100 episodes. If you want to donate $1 in response to the 100 episodes, you guys can do that. Or if you guys want to move that decimal point any place, you guys can do that too. Whatever you guys want to do, anything you guys put into the show goes right back into the podcast network and the show. So if you guys aren't able to do that, remember hitting that like button and sharing is the best way to help the show grow. So thank you. I want to give a big shout out to our sponsor of the show, Tail Greeter, tailgreeter.com. If you guys want to go check out the hottest tailgate at the Hard Rock Stadium, go to tailgreeter.com, type in East 32 Dolphins tailgate, and you'll be able to see fans like myself and Cameron and all these people on that East 12, East 32 row hanging out and having a good time. So go check out east32.com. It comes all you can drink, all you can eat. It's great. It's got a nice little setup there. Go check it out. All right? All right. Now that we got all that out the way, let's talk about congrats on the 100th episode. It sounds like you have an amazing wife. Salute to you, bro. King Mill. I appreciate it, King Mill. Thank you for the donations. I appreciate it. Seriously. Vicken says, congratulations, Stephen D. We thank you for your platform. We're honored you're true to yourself. I appreciate it. Vanjo says, congrats. Let's get to Watson. Who would have won that game last night? All right. Let's talk about last night. Let's talk about yesterday. The game that we witnessed yesterday. All right. The game that we witnessed yesterday is a game that I have watched hundreds, dozens, whatever, of times. That is the same Dolphins team that I've seen for the last 25 years. That's a game that I've seen that started out the same exact way that I've seen over the last 25 years. We start out big. We do great. We were up 14-0. And then let them go score all those unanswered points. And then the second and third quarter, we laid down. We laid down. The fourth quarter comes around. We finally get our stuff together for some reason. We make it a game. The very last drive of the game, we go score a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie the game up, to send it into overtime. They go down. They kick a field goal. Our defense does what they needed to do on that first drive of overtime. Our offense goes down the field. They kick a field goal to tie the game. Now, we all see the pass interference card that happened 2 plays before on third down. Or on the second down. That third down was a shovel pass. I wasn't a big fan of that shovel pass. And then on 4th and 2, there was a side of me that wanted us to go for it. There was. We had the momentum. Somebody had us at a 70. I forget who had it. We had us at a 72.6% chance of winning that game going into that 4th and 2. And we didn't do it. We didn't close the deal. And so there's a guy that I listen to, as a lot of you know, I live up here in Baltimore. And I used to work in radio up here. And there's a radio host up here named Jeremy Kahn. Big shout out to Jeremy Kahn. He taught me a lot of what I know today, and big fan of Jeremy. I love you, buddy. But he says something that I always stuck out to me. Good teams find a way to win. Good teams find a way to win. Okay? And that has always stuck with me because the Dolphins have been a mediocre team for the last 20 years, right? And we have played that game where we have not gone for it, or we haven't made the necessary plays to even get us close to it. So when we were driving down the ball in the fourth quarter and tying that game up, I was like, all right, this isn't luck. This is what good teams do to win games. The reality is there's a lot of holes on this team. There's a lot of holes on this team. We can go look at yesterday and see how the offense just up and honestly until the fourth quarter just really had no momentum. The play calling, in my opinion, yesterday was atrocious, was horrible. Some of those play calls yesterday during those drives, if somebody could explain half of what I saw yesterday, I'd be okay. Okay? And then if you go look at, Jacoby Brissett's play, I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I know some of y'all don't want to hear this, but he wasn't that good yesterday, guys. Not until the fourth quarter, but by then it was too late. Imagine if, and you can blame it on the offensive coordinators and the play calling. You can blame it on Jacoby Brissett not stepping up and doing what he needed to do. You can blame it on the referees for not calling that pass interference. You can blame it on the defense. The defense yesterday had like 5 or 6 times where it was 3rd and long. We did great on 1st and 2nd down. 3rd and long comes up, we let them get the 1st down. I don't know what to tell you. I got to give it up to my defense. We wouldn't even be in the position we were in without them. I know that the Dolphins continuously have to play the refs and the team, but that has not changed in years. You got to expect that. I don't want to give the refs an out. I have been a big proponent for years to say that there needs to be some sort of system that holds the refs accountable for bad calls. We'll never see it, but there needs to be one. Point blank. So you take all that. You take the bad offensive play calling. You take Jacoby Brissett's, I'm being nice when I say mediocre play. You take the drop passes yesterday again. You take bad referee play calls. Defense allowing 3rd and longs to be converted. You're going to lose games. And so I go back to the saying that I learned that good teams find a way to win. We had an opportunity to win yesterday. We didn't pull it out. I tell people all the time, and a lot of you probably will not agree with me. My wife does not. I would rather lose a game 35-0 knowing that our team sucked and it just wasn't there than losing the way we lost yesterday. Losing the game we lost yesterday lets me know that we had the team to win and we did not pull it out. We didn't pull it out. And we talk about the O-line. The O-line played better than they did the week before, but that doesn't say too much. The Austin Jackson had 2 bad holding penalties. I mean, that's basically what it is. Delusional Patriots fan, bro, I love you, man, but your team got killed yesterday too. Matter of fact, our team didn't get killed. We lost a close game. Your team got killed yesterday by the Saints. You're below us in the division. We don't care if we have the same game as stat as you. We beat you. Look, here's a reality. We're 1-2 in the division. We got to go play the Colts, and that'll put us at 2-2. My hope, we're going to win next week. I already know we're going to win next week. But the reality is, I think we're going to kid ourselves, and we're going to sit. I don't know about this game. I'm not saying that we can't end up beating Tampa, but we can't make the same mistakes that we made this past week and expect the Dolphins to keep being a good football team. We can't. So, I'm going to say something that's probably going to piss off a lot of people in here. And I love you guys. Just know I love you. Okay? Y'all ready? I don't think y'all are ready. Make sure you hit that like button. Okay? I'm ready for Deshaun Watson. I am ready for Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson yesterday, we would have won that game. There's no doubt in my mind. Deshaun Watson yesterday, we would have won that game. Deshaun Watson would have checked out of bad plays. Deshaun Watson would not have held the ball the way that Jacoby Brissett did. He would have made certain passes. He would have had better pocket presence. Deshaun Watson needs to be in a Dolphins uniform. Point blank. I know you guys don't want to hear it. We get Deshaun Watson, this is a totally different football team. Totally different football team. This is still a good football team, people. Mark my words. We're not a bad team. But the mistakes that we make are the difference between a win and a loss. And yesterday is a prime example of that. A prime example of that. Good teams find a way to win. And sometimes certain players can be the difference in that. And it never would have came down to the penalty. It never would have came down to the non-pass interference call. Never would have came down to that. Russell Vora says, play calling on offense, Watson can't fix. Bro, the reality, Russell, okay, is at the end of the day, Watson is smart. He will get up to the line of scrimmage. He'll make the necessary play calls that he needs to make. He's going to check out of play calls. Now, yesterday, there was a prime example where Jacoby did a great job of that. At least one time. Got up to the line of scrimmage, saw the defense. They even talked about it on the broadcast. Saw the defense, went up to the line of scrimmage, checked out of whatever the pass call was, and ran it. I just want to see the Dolphins consistently win. And I know what it's going to take on a week-in, week-out basis to do that. And what they did yesterday is not it. It's not it. Omar Castro, and what happens when the feds come knocking? Two things need to happen with this Watson trade. Number one, you need to get some guarantees. You need to have a guarantee. We'll send you what you want, Houston. Okay. But if something goes down, we need some guarantees that we're going to be able to have some insurance on this. Pamela says, you can't say it wouldn't have come down to the penalty because anytime we tried to do anything, there was a penalty or a lack of a penalty. Pamela, look, you my girl. I get it. I was screaming at the TV yesterday because of the refs. But the reality is bad play calling, bad play. I said bad play calling. Bad calls by the refs happen every Sunday in the NFL. In almost every game. So you have to make the necessary adjustments on the field to account for those bad calls or non-calls. Andrevia says, Geico doesn't cover NFL trades, Steven. Ain't no insurance, or they would have made the trade already. Bro, Houston is not going to play Deshaun Watson, even with all their crap. Samuel Rosa said, you won't have the players you have now if you get Watson and your draft picks you lose. The news I heard from Big O is a very close source says Watson wants to sit out 2 football seasons. Why? Why would you want to sit out 2 football? He doesn't want to sit out. He's perfectly healthy. He wants to play. Houston is deciding to sit him out. Stephen D., there's no team that can have the referees playing that biased for another team and when nobody. I'm not sure what you mean by there, Pamela, but I'll bring you on in a minute. I'm going to open up the chat room here in a minute for you guys to get you all off. Whoever called that safety play should have been escorted off the field. That's a whole other thing. We never would have even been in that situation had we not called that stupid screen pass in our own end zone that ended up being a safety. Who calls that? It's a horrible play call. And Chase One's right. There were bad calls called both ways. Stephen D, yes, bad play calls, but not bad play calls on one side of the ball consistently at convenient times. Look, it happens to us all the time. Gorilla Luke, our play calling is atrocious, and we have 2 offensive coordinators. What a joke. Bro, we are kidding ourselves if we think Deshaun Watson is the answer. All right, let me ask you something, IT. Respect. Deshaun Watson yesterday with that game would have been the difference maker on some 3rd downs and even 4th down, by the way. Remember, we went, guys, up until that 4th quarter drive at the end, we were 0 for 5 on going for it in 4th downs this year. Deshaun Watson would have made the difference. I'm sorry, he would have. Call it what you want. I'm telling you, it's the difference between 2 feet or 2 yards or a particular play call or scrambling out of the pocket or making a better throw on the run. 2 or 3 plays. You guys can admit, Deshaun Watson on this team would have made the difference between 2 and 4 better plays than what Jacoby did yesterday. At minimum. At minimum. So you take those 2 to 4 plays at minimum, they could have been the difference on any single one of those drives that got stalled out or bad play calling or a bad penalty or non-penalty. Duke Tomlinson says, Steven, Tua could have won yesterday, IMO. I don't know. I'm not saying he wouldn't have. I'm telling you all right now, though, Jacoby's not the answer for this team. And I'm telling you all right now, it's going to be another long 2 weeks if Jacoby's the guy here, which it sounds like it's going to be. And I'm not saying we can't win, but a lot of things need to change. A lot of things need to change. Straight up. 2 offensive coordinators is only entitled. There's always a coach in the booth and one on the field. One coordinates the passing game, the other coordinates the running game. X said, Watson is not worth 3 first-round picks. And by the way, Finn's had an opportunity to sign a quarterback in 2017 who has taken a team to the Super Bowl. His only transgression was kneeling in the national anthem. Look, bro, Colin Kaepernick, I don't even want to get into that. But what I'll say is, in my opinion, forget what you think off the field. Forget what you take off the field stuff off. I haven't known from some former NFL players that are pro what Kaepernick was supporting, saying the reason is Kaepernick is not here is not because of that. I'm just saying. I don't even want to get into that. I mean, we're 4, 5, 6 years removed now at that point. You don't want to talk about Watson? Fine, I get that. Who runs that stupid play when we got that safety? I don't know, but it was trash. It was a trash call. Trash call. All right, guys. I know you guys got a lot on your chest and you want to get it off. So here we go. I'm going to put the link to the chat in here. Come on. Let's hear from you. Remember the swear jar, because I know that's going to be a big one today. And again, guys, we're celebrating the 100th episode of this wonderful, wonderful Clock Blockers morning show. So let's get into it. Let's have a good talk. I want to hear from all of you. Let's not complain or whine or yell too much. All right? Wait for a couple of you, more of you to get up here. Let's see here. Sway2307, we would have won if not for the safety. Messed up momentum when we was at 14-0. Crazy call. Shaking my head. I agree. All right, first person I'm going to bring on, and then I'll bring the rest of you on here in a minute, is my man TD Fins Talk. What's up, TD?
Hello?
What's going on, brother?
Man, at the end of the day, what can we do to just start winning?
Deshaun Watson?
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but that's not reality right now until it's reality. Like, and that's why I ask these people who, when somebody make a suggestion like you just did of Watson, okay, if you don't get Watson, what can we do right now to start winning? What can we do right now?
Well, what can we do and what's likely to do are two different things. Because the reality is, and it sounds like you were listening from the beginning or most of what I said, the play calling was atrocious yesterday. Jacoby Brissett played less than mediocre for 3.5 quarters of the game.
Yeah, I thought he played better than you're giving him credit for.
Am I though? He didn't really show up till the fourth quarter.
No, but he moved the ball down the field. I mean, you get a chance. That's what's important. You get a chance. And we didn't move the ball down the field. I mean, we moved the ball down the field, and then overall, he actually extended plays with his legs. I thought he did more than we would have done.
I'm not saying that he is the 100% reason for our losing the game yesterday.
Yeah.
But what I will say is he's also 100% not to blame for us not winning that game yesterday. Right? And so it works both ways.
Who gave us a chance to win?
We didn't win though, TD.
Yeah, well, that's fine. But who gave us a chance? That's all you can ask for in the NFL is a chance to win a game, a chance to be in the game.
But TD, for the last 25 years, we've had a chance to win hundreds of games like that.
Not necessarily. I mean, well, don't get me wrong. Hundreds of games like that, yeah, we've had chances to win. But at the end of the day, I will put this more so on coaching because let me ask you this as well. From a scale of 1 to 10, how do you think the O-line did yesterday?
Better than they did in week 2.
Better than they did in week 2, better than they did in week 1, better than they did. They look more like last year.
But they still made bad plays too.
Of course. But what O-line
I mean, I hear you on that. But what I also hear from you right now, TD, is excuses for why this team did not pull out the win yesterday.
There's no excuse for losing. You lost. But if we're breaking down the game, tell me what excuse I made or what the answer was. What the answer should have been that wasn't an excuse.
All right, well, before we get into all that, let's carry this over. Number 1, bad offensive play calling. Yes or no? Yes or no? Bad play calling yesterday.
Yes, on occasions.
Okay. Bad. Our defense on 3rd and long on multiple situations yesterday gave up horrible 3rd and longs.
They had Coleman in the game. Shame on them.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with you on that. Number 3, Jacoby Brissett had what's the word I want to use? He did not, because of his talent or his inability or ability, he has a ceiling. And because of that ceiling that was reached on multiple drives yesterday, by the way, you have to admit that it was an ineffectiveness on his end to not allow some drives to keep going further than what they did.
Give me an example.
4th and 1. Deshaun Watson would have, in my opinion, made that. Even Tua probably would have made. I would have think on that third, the down before would have made a better choice than what was there. There was one time. Go ahead.
I'm glad you said that. I think it's important to break that down. Okay.
Let's go.
What do we do on 3rd and 1?
The play before?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Even Deshaun Watson. On 3rd and 1, you got a handoff on that play. You're going to hand the ball off. Lamar Jackson does it, even on occasion, unless it's a quarterback keeper. You're going to hand the ball off and hope that your O-line can get it done and your running back can get it done.
What did they do on 2nd down?
Don't recall. I think we tried to – did we try to pass it?
If you guys remember what we did on that 2nd down, let me know. But I thought it was a run. But I could be wrong.
No, I'm talking about 3rd down.
I understand.
We didn't get it. We ran the ball. We hoped to get it. We didn't get it. That's fine. Now, when you go to 4th and 1, what happened on that 4th and 1?
It was a crappy quarterback sneak where the offensive line didn't get any push. But if you know, like, it's not like they showed anything for them to see that push was going to be there. So you knock it out to the outside and you let the running backs either do it or you run a pass play, which, by the way, 60% of plays yesterday, Gesicki was open, and he didn't even look at Gesicki.
And I agree. He missed some opportunities. It's the same thing Tua does. I mean, I've said that on the stream 100 times yesterday.
But Jacoby, look, even my wife who's in the chat, one thing we can start winning now is passing to Gesicki more, who was open most of the game.
Absolutely, but we don't have a quarterback that can do that. See, we're not arguing about we don't have a good enough quarterback. That's not what we're talking about here. We have what we have. Now you can only play a game in their skill sets. If we know that he's going to miss shots like that, he's going to miss shots like that. He was what he was, and we didn't expect more than what he gave us. Who expected more than what he gave us yesterday? And I thought what he gave us with his skill set was him playing the best he could play.
And that's the problem, TD.
Exactly, but that's not on him. He played the best he can play. That's all you can ask for.
But he played the best he can play. There's no denying that.
Okay.
But we can also agree that the offensive play calling at times, in my opinion, more than at times, like crapped out on the play calling. Like a screen pass in your own end zone for a safety? Come on, TD.
I agree. The play calling was trash, but it sounds like
So
you're trying to put that more on
by that
Brissett.
logic, TD, by your logic, TD,
Mm-hmm.
Jacoby played the best he could play. And we also know that the offensive play calling was trash. If the offensive play calling was even remotely a little bit better yesterday, we probably would have won that game.
Here's the deal. The offensive play calling, everybody wants to say trash, 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 trash. Did Jacoby Brissett leave meat on the bone? Did he leave anything out there on the field at times? Like you said, Gesicki was open a lot, right?
Gesicki was open, in my opinion, 70% of the plays, and he didn't even look. He didn't even follow through his reads yesterday.
Okay, does that have something to do with the play calling?
I mean, that right there, in my opinion, is either Jacoby not running through his progressions or not getting enough time to run through his progressions, which I'll say it's a mixture of both.
You're proving my point here. We got wide open guys out there that Brissett isn't hitting, but we want to blame the play caller. And then we have situations where Jacoby's just doing the best that he can do. You can't expect him to hit everybody because he's not that good. But then we want to get on him. He played the best game he can. The reality is what people need to come to grips with on this team. I don't think it's the coaching. I mean, everybody has their part. There's a little bit of coaching, a little O-line, a little quarterback, a little everything. But when you put it all together, maybe you just don't have the right personnel. That's the real issue.
Hello, Deshaun Watson to Miami, calling all Deshaun Watson people to Miami.
I agree. But that's what I'm trying to get people to understand. We can keep on blaming the quarterback, the O-line, the this, the that, the that, the this. Overall, we don't have the personnel that we need to be successful. You're not going to replace 4 offensive linemen right away. But you
no, but even TD, even you just said less than 5 minutes ago, oh, the offensive line played better than they played the first 2 weeks, right?
Yes, but that's
okay. So do you not think Deshaun Watson would have been the difference maker yesterday?
Absolutely, because the reason why the O-line played better yesterday, I can't even say they played better. Jacoby escaped more situations that made them look better. That's the only element. Tua has a better arm. Tua is a better passer, but he can't show that with this O-line. And even if we had a great O-line, he would be so much better, but I still, my personal opinion, still don't feel like he's going to be enough to get us over the hump and really be Super Bowl contenders. Now, Jacoby, no, Tua. Now, Jacoby,
I would agree with that.
Jacoby, on the other hand, he doesn't have Tua's arm. He doesn't have Tua's abilities in the pocket. But the difference is with Jacoby yesterday, he made the game look so much more reasonable for one reason. He was able to avoid pressure and escape the pocket and extend plays. That's why we even had a chance. So we know what his deficiencies are, but his strengths gave us a chance. Tua probably would have been sacked 6+ times yesterday.
Jacoby Brissett is not going to get better. Like, we saw his ceiling.
We know
there's nothing higher.
But again,
and Tua's still evolving. He's still learning. So then you have to say, okay, well, I have to take a rookie, even though he's not a rookie, but he's played less than 17 games. So you have to take a rookie-minded quarterback who's still learning the NFL, who's still learning the playbook, who's still learning defensive reads, and you're going to have to deal with that among a few other things.
Chance to win right now, because the issue is the ability to extend plays. Jacoby was under pressure yesterday. Jacoby was running for his life, but he extended plays. That's the difference. That's why we had a chance. He extended plays through all his flaws and through all his missed reads, wide open like Gesicki's. He still extended plays. Tua is not extending plays. Tua gets 2 seconds to throw the ball. Jacoby Brissett had more time yesterday because he extended plays. So we have it's a pick your poison. Play Tua and deal with a dink and dunk and a whole bunch of sacks and pressures, or go just Brissett and at least have a better pocket awareness, having a better ability to extend plays, and you're gonna possibly get more productivity because of that.
All right. I feel like we're saying very similar things, but I feel like you're still not all the way on the way that I'm thinking from the standpoint of your question to me was, and I'm going to let Lakers all day, Andrevius, Cap for Life, Estefan, and Russell come in here in a minute, who's in the back room. You asked me, what can we do now with this team to make it better? The reality is the things that they can do, they won't do.
Which is?
Number one, you have to know that the offensive play calling has to be better.
Okay.
It does. It does. You can't argue with me on that.
Steven, you just said it. How many times was just, now, don't get me wrong, situationally, 3 or 4 times yesterday we could have had a better play.
But that could have been the difference between the win and the loss.
That's every team. I mean, people act like, do we never compare ourselves to other teams? Y'all act like other teams ain't got 3 to 4 to 5 bad play calls in a game. I mean, we microscope it because it's our team, but these things happen. And sometimes even these bad calls aren't bad calls with elite quarterbacks because they get it done anyway.
All right, well, here's the second thing. Here's the second thing we can do. And I know you're going to kill me on this, but I don't care. We know what we have with Jacoby Brissett. I'm ready for Reed Sennett. Let me see Reed Sennett play.
Everybody's just going to ignore you on that, Steve.
Why? We know what the ceiling is with Jacoby.
And the ceiling for Jacoby is a little
maybe we win the game. Maybe.
Yeah,
but everything else goes perfect.
But why do you have this obsession with Reed Sennett like he didn't make the team?
Hey, bro, I'm not saying that he's going to be the answer, but I know who's not the answer. I know who's not the answer. Jacoby's not the answer.
Him not being the answer doesn't mean he's still not a better option than Sennett.
But we don't know that, do we?
They know it.
Do we, though?
They know.
All right, let me bring on these other people real quick because I know they all want to get on real quick. All right, let me bring on Lakers all day, Andrevius, Cap for Life, Estefan, Russell Voris, and Pete. And I know Russell said he's at work and he's got to get ready to go to work, so we'll let Russell go first.
All right, so first and foremost, please stop with Watson. It's not going to fix – he can't fix our fucking – poor run defense. I don't care. I don't care. He's not fine. He's not going to fix this porous run defense. We should have never got rid of Bryant McKinney. It's ridiculous. I tell you right now, I did not like the hire of Greer. I still don't like Greer because the man cannot evaluate talent. The dude is garbage. The only thing he is even halfway good at is trades, and that's halfway. So the run defense gave up 133 rushing yards. Unacceptable. Unacceptable, especially with a Raiders team that's not even their strength. Secondly, the O-line did play better. There was a couple of times I seen that Jacoby had more time than I've ever seen Tua get. And he's just standing back there. Let me miss this wide open guy. Let me miss this wide open guy. Jacoby's trash too, and I said it from the jump. I would rather see Reed Sennett too. I would have rather seen Reed yesterday than deal with Jacoby. I know what Jacoby is.
I was ready for Reed Sennett to come in at halftime. That's real talk.
Yeah, he made the second and third quarter of that game extremely miserable for all of us. And the play calling is trash. Watson doesn't fix any of that. Oh, and Pete, what happened to our offense just going out there and lighting it up, buddy? I told you Jacoby's garbage. Tua would have played better and put up more points because he hits wide open receivers when they were wide open. I seen a play that Jacoby got sacked on, but he had enough time to release that ball. But guess what? He doesn't make reads as fast because he's not that good. He is straight trash. I would rather have Gardner Minshew in this building right now. I'm that done with this team. They should have kept McKinney. They also should have kept Jermaine Illuminor because guess what?
Yeah, you know
he
what,
started
Russell?
for the
Real quick,
Raiders
Russell.
and he ran right
Russell,
through our defensive
Russell.
line a few times.
You know what, Russell? I'm getting
Let me
up
tell
off
you
the
that
bench.
hurts. Illuminor, that hurts because I
Yeah.
agree with you, man. If we, the fact that we
I'm
thought he
fitting
was
back.
nothing and just let him go, and he's done what he's done in Vegas, kills me. Like it hurts me to my core.
Watson doesn't fix all the problems with this team. You want to win now? You want to win
I'll
now?
disagree with you. I'll
You want to
disagree
win
with
right
that,
now?
but everything else I agree with you.
This is how we win right now. We go make a trade for Taylor Decker. Now, we go bring Brian McKinney back to this team and put him in the middle with a Landon. That's a good start. That would be a good damn start to making this team better because I do not want to see Austin Jackson on the field again because he killed 2 drives with 2 holding penalties.
All right, Russell, let Pete go.
Listen,
go ahead, Pete.
I'm practicing on trying not to be cutting people off. I'm trying to do a better job at that.
No, go ahead, Pete. Pete, the floor is yours, Pete.
When I hear things like Russell, first of all, Russell, I'm going to call you a coin today because all you do is flip. You're a coin flip, bro. You go from one day you love Tua, the next day you love Watson, now you don't want Watson. This is not about that.
I haven't wanted Watson since
Russell,
this
let him
freaking
go.
Russell, relax.
Russell, let him
relax.
go. Russell,
I
let him
made
go.
my point about Watson already.
Listen,
Okay, but let Pete go. Let Pete defend himself.
for anybody here that's going to try to convince me that we lost this game because of Jacoby Brissett, that's not going to, you're not going to tell me anything.
Well, we're going to disagree on that, Pete. Pete, we're going to disagree.
Oh my gosh, y'all think we lost the game because of Jacoby
I think he's
Brissett?
part
Wow.
of the reason. I didn't say he was all of the reason.
Wow.
All I'm saying is, if you come at me and you tell me we lost because Brissett is trash, I'm just going to clown you because that's not the reason we lost. Look.
Explain to me, Pete, why did we lose yesterday, and what can we do? And answer TD's question along with that answer. What can we do right now to make this team better?
Well, right now, the reason why we lost, I honestly feel, penalties. Okay? Penalties. This is one of the best coached teams. Think about what we have been at the last 2 years with penalties. We have been literally one of the best coached teams with that, and it's starting to bite us. There's something going on. We need to clean that up. I promise you, bro, I promise you, I feel like if we don't have those stupid penalties yesterday, we win the game. We hurt ourselves. We were too long. 3rd and long, 2nd and long. It's too much for this offense. We need to stay in a manageable situations. We don't have an elite quarterback. We know where we stand at. Why do we got to continue to dog Tua, to dog the next guy? Next thing you know, Reed Sinnett goes in. Now he's trash. Now every quarterback is going to be trash until we find some sustainability on this offense. And it's only going to happen until, we play from a lead and ahead. And another thing that's getting me mad on this, our scheme is never going to work unless we score first. And I know we scored first yesterday and we were blowing them out. But one thing that gets me mad is when we win that coin toss, we need to get the ball first. We need to stop giving it away because if we it's going to help us out. It didn't work out yesterday, but I don't think we lost because of Jacoby.
Okay. All right. Fair. All right. So now let me go to Cap for Life. Let's go to Cap for Life. Take yourself off mute, Cap.
Yeah. Morning, everybody. Yeah, man. I mean, it's quick to play the result game after a Sunday loss like that, man. But we played hard. We ran the ball hard, which I don't understand when we stopped running. But at the same time, everybody wants to dog Jacoby, but we got into overtime. Why?
Because of Jacoby. 100% correct.
You can't have the glass half full, then empty it out, then say, hey, it's not full. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but the reality, Cap, is for 3 quarters, Jacoby didn't do anything.
That's on
That
Godsey. Who the hell
offense
throws in
didn't
his
do
pass?
anything.
Who the hell throws his pass to Waddle in the end zone? Somebody should have told that kid, hey, if you catch the ball and somebody's coming, drop it.
All right,
Don't
Cap,
even catch it.
Cap, let me ask you a real question right now. Would Watson, even if that play was called, run that play?
No, hell no. He probably would have audibled, would have called a timeout, man.
Out.
Something different.
Steven, you keep doing that. You keep doing
Why?
that, and that is a disingenuous question. Let me tell you why. You already know Jacoby Brissett ain't an elite quarterback. A problem with our quarterbacks is they're doing exactly what the coaches tell them to do instead of creating on their own. So we already know who Jacoby is. If the play was to throw it to Waller in the flat in the end zone, he was going to do it. So we keep saying, would Watson have done that? No, he wouldn't. But we already know what Jacoby is. So bad play call.
But you're making my point, TD. We know what his ceiling is.
Exactly, but you're putting what his ceiling is on him. We already know what his ceiling is. So how are we blaming him for executing his ceiling?
TD, let me ask you:
the coach is putting him in that position, knowing
TD, let me ask you: do you play to win the game?
Absolutely, you play.
Okay, so then Jacoby's not the guy. Point blank, he's not the guy.
Jacoby
not the problem.
How can
that's
you
what I'm
sit
trying
here?
to say, Steven.
No,
We
you
know
guys
he's
again.
not the guy. We all know that he's not the guy.
I disagree. I'm not going to sit here and sit on the same car with you guys when y'all want to sit here and say he's not the guy. Now, what I'm starting to get from
Pete, long term.
I understand long term. Okay, long term. True. But for this season, what I'm getting here from this, Steven, correct me if I'm wrong. Are you trying to like dog Jacoby in a way because he didn't like he's not better than Tua or something? Is that where you guys are getting at here?
Oh no, I think
we know he's not better than Tua.
Two things. Number one, I think Tua's inefficiencies, along with
I don't think you got my. Maybe I didn't say it right. Are you guys actually trying to clown Jacoby's play, thinking it's not better than Tua's?
What I'm
he
saying.
He threw the ball 49 times for 215 yards.
Okay.
He's trash.
Russell, you're like a coin flip, bro. You flip every time. Listen, do you guys not know how hard it is? Hold on. Do you guys not know how hard
I'm going to show you a coin flip, dude. I haven't been on the Watson train since the allegations came out. And when I found out the actual information, I have a chance to defend myself with him calling me a coin. Everybody's going to listen to what I've got to say because you want to run your mouth, Pete, and I'm about to show you how it really is, bro. First of all,
this is Switzerland.
I did not understand how bad Tua's accident was, his hip injury, because when Nick Hicks came out and went over that and explained that his femur actually pierced his posterior wall of his hip and he played at 60% last year, I did not realize that during that time. And to top that all off, once I found that all out and once those allegations came out, I've been off of Watson since. So you can get off this coin flipping shit because it's BS.
Well,
still look like you're playing 60%.
When I heard you screaming all over it for Watson. But listen, like I was going to say, the Raiders only rushed 4 all game. They had 7 covering our guys. It's not easy to complete passes downfield, guys, when they're double teamed. 4 rushes the whole game. They never blitzed us. So we didn't really have open guys like if it was with Tua one-on-ones across the line.
Okay.
That was going to change.
Okay, all right. Let me bring in a couple of other people. Let me bring in Andrevius, and then after Andrevius, I'm going to go to Pistol Pete. So Andrevius, go.
I actually am here to say Jacoby Brissett is trash. So if you don't like that, I don't really care. That was trash. 49 pass attempts, 215 yards. There's no world. There's no half glass full world where that's good. It's just not real. It's not a real thing. Also, TD posed the question, and I think he wanted the answer to be Brissett about who gave us a chance to win. I'll tell you who gave us a chance to win. 14-0. 14-0 gave us a chance to win, and then he fumbled that away. I don't care how you flip it. Tua has never given up a lead like that. Prove me wrong.
No arguments. Crickets.
Wait.
First of all,
what's
the point in arguing?
You wanted an answer.
Because first of all,
hello?
Go ahead, TD. Go ahead,
He
TD.
wanted,
The floor is
first
yours.
of all, First of all, y'all can keep on going stat game and all you want, okay? And that's the one thing that I don't do with Tua is go stat game. I go film and I go eye test. The difference in that game, which y'all want to keep ignoring because the O-line didn't play as trash as they do with Tua, and the why, and Pete posed a great question. Why did they send four the whole game? Because they know Jacoby can get out of that pressure. Tua would have had 6 sacks yesterday. Y'all know it. You know he would have had a problem behind that line.
Do we though, TD?
Pete, yeah, we do know. We do know. And Pete also brought up a great point, too.
I'll tell you what else I know. 14 nothing, and he lost the game. I know that too. I know 14 nothing, he lost the game.
Maybe that's something that you need to get checked out. Anyway,
what?
Pete brought up.
All right.
Pete brought up a great point. What people want to ignore is circumstance. The man was throwing the ball against 7 in the secondary all day. Tua has 4 or 5 in the secondary because they sit in the pressure. It's a different game plan. So when you're throwing against 7 all day, and don't get me wrong, matter of fact, I agree with you. Brissett is trash too. Whenever I just want to be like I always am with quarterbacks, actually, Brissett was trash too. I've never denied the fact that we don't have the quarterback on this roster that can get it done. He's not great too. But you know what? You got what you got. You got what you got. I'm sitting here progressing the conversation talking about, since you already know what you got, what do we do? But instead, y'all want to focus on the fact that Brissett is something that we already know he's not. Why are y'all so obsessed with Brissett not being something that we already know he's not? But you know why you want to obsess on it? Because Tua has a freaking ceiling, and we obsess about what he hasn't been that he should be. That's the freaking difference. And y'all mad about that when the reality is we already know who Brissett is. He's not a great quarterback. He has limitations. He's going to miss reads. And my only point with yesterday, is he a better quarterback than Tua? I've said it a million times. No, he's not. But the difference between the two quarterbacks in this offense, Brissett is going to give you a better chance for the simple reason he can extend plays. That's it.
All right, Pistol Pete. Go ahead, Pistol Pete. Take yourself off mute. The floor is yours.
Yeah, I kind of was second on exactly what that dude was just saying, is that, Brissett really isn't that good, but he gives us a better chance to win than Tua does. And that's actually a sad thing to say, but it's the truth. And as far as our defense gets no pressure. Our D-line, our defense, our front seven is supposed to be the strength besides Sealer and we got no defensive pressure. We get no Agba gets in there every couple times, but we got to send guys to come in on defense. We leave our guys stranded out there on defense most of the game. Our offense is trash. And we're just going to be mediocre for another 10 years until we get a Marino kind of quarterback, a quarterback that can make a difference. And all our first-round picks, Igbenogany, Tua, and Austin Jackson. Those are 3 first-round picks that make no difference in our games right now. So we gotta pick players that are gonna make a difference. I mean, it really comes from the front office, and I love Flores. I love what he's doing. I love our defense. But we're like 3 positions away from being we're a quarterback away from being real competitor. But for right now, we're just gonna be average. And I don't mind seeing Reed Sinnett get in there. I think Jacoby gives us a better chance to win than Tua, but we know what he is. And we don't know what Reed Sinnett is. And he had that flash in the preseason that looked pretty good. So I wouldn't mind giving him a chance to get in there and throw the ball. But either way, we're just going to have another mediocre year.
And what Pistol Pete also said is, I don't know if Reed Sinnett is the answer. What I want to do is give Reed Sinnett a chance. That's it. That's all I'm saying about Reed Sinnett. All right, let me bring in Bones. Pistol Pete, good take, brother. Go ahead, Bones.
My bad, I'm at work, but I just want to say one.
Hold up 1 sec, Bones. My bad. What'd you say, TD?
Did you know this guy right here?
Did I what?
Do you know this guy?
Pistol Pete? No, I don't know Pistol Pete.
I haven't seen him on any platform, just a normal guy coming giving his honest opinion. that Brissett gives us a better chance. I'm in freaking Walmart yesterday morning. Guy see me with my Dolphin stuff on. Random guy, like a 60-year-old man. And he just, hey man, I just think that we got the wrong quarterback. This is the stuff I'm talking about. People that don't argue all day with the biases and this and that, they're seeing it. And all of us got our feelings involved in X, Y, and Z. Everybody's starting to see the truth, man. And we try to defend it or fight.
And what is the truth? What is the truth, TD?
The truth is we drafted the wrong quarterback. And now we're in a situation where we got to deal with Jacoby Brissett. That's the truth.
You get no arguments here. I'm not arguing with you on that.
Let the
Justin Herbert.
Let the next guy go.
All right, let Bones go. All right, let Bones go. Go ahead, Bones.
All right, I just want to say, if we do get Deshaun Watson, that's a better quarterback and all, a better situation. But our offensive coordinators fucking sucked yesterday. The defense, y'all really got to understand. Like the defense ain't doing no good. Like they helping out, but the defense is getting scored on. It's not like the offense is getting interceptions and they running it back. Like the defense need to step up too. They ain't getting no 3 and outs. They ain't really doing their job. They getting scored on. You know what I'm saying? So the defense need to step up. The offensive coordinators running heavy base offense, a run base offense when we are a spread West Coast type of offense because we got playmakers on the outside. When they put Jacoby Brissett in that situation and the spread offense, we were moving the ball down the field. When they was doing that heavy base run and all these screens and stuff, it was getting smashed. So if you don't understand that play calling was the problem yesterday, and our defense wasn't standing up like they supposed to, and I think everybody got it wrong. That's just my personal opinion. And I would like Deshaun Watson, just for the record, but the rest of them guys, Brissett did his job. Stop blaming him. It was the offensive coordinators and the defense didn't hold their spot. So that's just how I feel. All right, got to get back to work. Love y'all.
All right, Bones, be easy, my guy. All right,
Steven,
let me bring.
You say the spread out. You say he was terrible for the first 3 quarters. Were we running a spread offense in the first 3 quarters?
No, I said he didn't do anything to show me. All right, let me put myself on big screen. Okay, this is what I'm saying, TD.
And you turned down.
Jacoby Brissett did nothing in the first 3 quarters to make this team look better. Now, I'm also going to say that the offensive play calling was straight trash yesterday up until the 4th quarter. So it's on both. But the difference between Tua, Watson, and Jacoby, okay, and even Reed Sinnett I'll throw in there, is we know that Tua's young and he's still learning and he can't just audible into anything he wants because he doesn't know. We know that Jacoby, even though he knows that stuff, has talent and efficiencies that will not allow him to be the quarterback that we need him to be. Watson can be both those guys and then some. And we don't know what Sinnett has yet. That's what I'm saying. You play to win the game. And because you play to win the game, you allow somebody other than Tua or Jacoby to go in there and make the opportunities to be like, hey, you know what? This is what we're going to do. We're gonna try to win the game. We're going to see what Reed Sinnett has. Or we're going to go out and make the trade and give up the farm and go get Deshaun Watson. Point blank. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Steven, can I go?
Go ahead, bro.
Hey, bro, real quick before I get started, just let me drive my point because my throat is messed up.
No, it's all you. It's all you. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, man. It's just from cheering my ass off. It finally went out. Look, dude.
Is this Estefan? I didn't know this was Estefan. Your whole voice sounds different, bro.
It's from cheering, bro. Like I cheered my ass off. I mean, like, I don't really care for like the whole like driving a point on what we could have done anymore because we're just going in circles, bro. At the end of the day, like what I got, like when I just look at what I watched as far as football yesterday, bro, all these other teams, the fact that we missed on Herbert is the next Dan Marino, bro. Like it sucks that we passed on that guy. You know,
Facts.
you heard their broadcasters during the game. I watched the whole game because I love his game, bro. I'm just a fan of the game. And we got to stop comparing Tua to Herbert because Tua will never be as good as Herbert. He'll never have his physicality, size, or his legs. Herbert was taking off from the pocket and picking up a lot of yards with his feet. So what I'm saying is, look, man, and not just him, we missed. We have the wrong guy at quarterback. Everybody needs to wake up and realize that. Don't compare Tua to anybody else anymore other than what he's done from game to game. If he didn't do better than the previous game and you keep stringing it back. If you look at all the totality of every game he's played going all the way back to last year, bro, Tua Tua is not improving. Tua has plateaued. He's even. Brissett outplayed Tua. He had 215 yards. He had more yards. It was only 15 yards more than Tua. But did he have an interception? No. So if you want to actually be 100% honest, Brissett gives us the better chance to win because of that, in my opinion. In his first, because the Raiders defense and the Patriots defense are both good defenses right now. And Brissett gave us a chance and we didn't embarrass ourselves, bro. We had no business winning that first game, bro. And Tua got outplayed by a rookie. So this is where I'm at, man. You look at the league, you look at what Herbert did. I forgot to mention the broadcaster said they have a rivalry for years to come in that division between the Chargers and Chiefs. Herbert went into Arrowhead and beat Mahomes. And they also said that every game that the Chargers play this year, they'll have a chance to win because of this kid. You can't sit here and tell me that you're ever going to have that ability with Tua. Not now, not ever, bro. I'll never believe you, bro. We gotta move on. And another last thing I wanted to say, because of the games that I watched yesterday, Josh Allen, bro. Josh Allen had Chase, freaking what's his name from the Washington Redskins, Chase Young. Chase Young was in the backfield. Allen just goes right around him and trots right into the end zone, bro. Makes it look easy. It makes it look easy, bro. We had the third. Stop sticking up for Tua. Stop making excuses for him. He's not the dude. Wake up, everybody. Wake up. He's not the dude. Go get Watson. That's the only thing we got left. You can talk about penalties. You can talk about what we could have done on defense. You could have talked about the offense who actually had a good enough game where if you have Watson behind that, you're doing something. You're not going to do anything with Tua. Jacoby is still the better option right now. Tua needs to sit his ass down. Y'all need to stop sticking up for this dude and quit making excuses. Tua is not the dude. Period. Point blank. Go get Watson. There's nothing else you can do. We're fucked.
Okay. So I just want to say this. I just want to say this because you can't argue back. Spurs suck.
That's why I love Andrevius. He's so
Damn. Esteban is a Tua hater, bro.
But
it's not. I'm not being a hater, bro.
I don't think he's being a hater.
I just came to reality, bro.
I don't think he's being a hater.
I just came to reality, bro. Well, I don't fucking want to see Tua out there no more, bro. You know what I mean?
Come on, bro.
I'm done with the kid. Like, that's it. That's it.
Can we agree? Can we agree? Can we agree that the sense of urgency in the fourth quarter should be played throughout the whole damn game? Like
all four quarters. Yes, 100%.
You know what I mean? Like Gotsi needs to be on point with that, man.
100%. All right, let me bring in my vice president, Mr. Damian Deese. Mr. Vice President, take yourself off mute and if you put your camera on.
My bad.
Put your camera on, man. Let me hear from you, dog.
Oh, good, man. I was just waking up, man. Getting ready to get ready for work. Make a cup of coffee, the press. And, man, first of all, I just want to say I love the Miami Dolphins. And if Tua Tagovailoa was that guy that I thought he was, somebody that spent over $1,000 in merch on Tua Tagovailoa, I wouldn't feel this way. Secondly, Jacoby Brissett, we know he's not the guy. He's an average guy. Reason why,
the guy would have audibled out that damn play on 1 yard line. The guy during the game would have audibled out of plays with a better play call. But that's neither here nor there. He's happy to be the guy. At the end of the day, he got us to overtime. He sucked through the whole game. But in the fourth quarter, he stepped up. And I agree with what a couple of people I've talked to privately and what people have stated today, that Jacoby Brissett does elude pressure better. Now, also, Tua blew a 10-0 lead at home against Kansas City last year. If you want.
Yep, sure did.
We talked about the 14-0 thing. Tua did that. 300 yards when they were down by more than 20. A lot of quarterbacks can do that. But neither here nor there, we're not going to talk about that because I'm a Dolphins fan. I love my Dolphins. We are going to waste this defense. And you want to talk about the defense? No, the defense is perfect, especially in a run game. But when you're on the field more than 60% of the time, eventually you will break. It's not going to be no bend no more. And we're going to waste this defense, y'all. And we're going to go back to being the early 2000 Dolphins with a solid defense possibly, but with mediocre play at quarterback. At least Jay Peeler could get into the playoffs, but we had a lot of Ricky and Lamar Smith. We had running backs. But we don't even have that, and we're going to waste this defense and be a mediocre team. I'll tell you what now. Jacoby ain't the guy, we know that. Tua, call it what you want, man. He ain't looking like the guy. Him, Joe Burrow, and Justin Herbert all had the same issues last year. They all had horrible O-lines, but only one guy succeeded. One guy ain't succeeded, excuse me. And that's Tua Tagovailoa. You can't make this stuff up. And people can have allegiance to him all you want to. I have allegiance to the Dolphins. If he's balling, I'm a lover. If he even shows glimpses, you can deal with bad games. This is an over and over thing. We beat damn near one playoff team last year. The Rams game wasn't on Tua. Came back because we couldn't move the ball. They was only down by 8 in the fourth because of Tua. Okay, the Denver game, we lost that. The Raiders game, that wasn't his win. That's Fitzy's win. You can say whatever you want. So knock the 6 wins off. And the rest of the teams we beat, the Jets, who else? The Bengals. That was without Joe Burrow.
I get it.
Man, we will be mediocre. We will be mediocre until we get an elite guy at quarterback. Calling, yes, it's horrible. But could it be play calling sucks? We don't have an elite guy to check out of those plays. And the offensive coordinator don't have no confidence in none of the quarterbacks. What it is. We are going to be, look at this. If we don't make this move this year, we're going to go into next season still with uncertainty about Tua, and Tua still hasn't got the reps of game time. So we're going to go into next year, probably be mediocre. Then we're going to fire the whole staff. So then we're going to bring in another guy. We're going to have 2 on his last year.
Damian,
Damian,
let me bring some up that I feel like you're about to bring up. We've seen this song before. We know how this story ends. We know what's going to happen, what is on the horizon. And TD, bro, my brother from another mother, that is what I think's going to happen. That is why I'm so quick to get Jacoby off. I'm not even talking about Tua right now. Tua didn't even play yesterday.
I get it. I get that, Steven. But again, and I think Pamela wants to speak. So before I even say my piece, I think Pamela's been waiting for a while.
All right. Let Pam, the floor is yours.
Pamela.
Hey guys. Hello.
Hello, Pam. The floor is yours, Pam.
Good morning.
I was going to come in with my own music since I don't have VP music, but it would be more like
Go ahead, Pam. The floor is yours.
Yeah, I've only got a few minutes, so sorry to interrupt you, VP. So there's a couple of things that, people have been saying that, we're mad because people want to bring in Watson, or we're mad because we're not supporting Tua, or different things like that. People are mad because they don't see that we have a choice. The choices are not good. And to me, Jacoby is just, he doesn't have it. He holds the ball. The play call that was so horrible in the end zone, right? That horrible play call. It was horribly executed. The pass came out late. It came out high. If it had been executed properly, it wouldn't have turned out the same. Another thing is that, several people mentioned the shovel pass. Are you kidding me? In that position, in that part of the field, under those conditions, you do a shovel pass. The play calling is, oh my goodness. And the 2 OC thing. So somebody said it was about the one runs the running game and one runs the passing game. Well, who's controlling the continuity of the game? Are we saying, are we rolling dice? Okay, it's time to run. How predictable were we? Pass on first down, run on second down. I mean, we were so predictable. Why weren't we shaking things up? We saw the bounce of the ball wasn't going our way. That's when you've got to step up. And where's the fire from our team? I just don't see it. I don't see it. Even when we go up 14-0 and, we should be celebrating like crazy. I look over there towards the fourth quarter and Jacoby's sitting on the bench and he looks bored. He looks tired and bored.
You know what else I didn't see yesterday, Pamela? So in the past years, I've seen Tua and Fitzpatrick sitting next to each other, no matter who's playing. Not one time did I see Jacoby and Tua sitting next to each other yesterday. Not one time.
No collaboration, no teamwork, no nothing. And as far as Tua goes, I mean, I feel like this injury that he's gotten, because it appears to me that he plays a little scared because of his original injury. Now you add this in, is he ever going to be able to go out and play with fire?
Great point.
And
facts.
And
Pamela, let me ask you a question.
Pamela dropping jewels this morning.
Pamela, let me ask you a question, Pamela. Pamela, let me ask you a question. As a woman who's a diehard fan, from your eyes, how would you feel about if we did make an attempt to go after Watson from a woman's perspective?
I think that's hard to say because you don't know for sure if he did what they said he did. I'm thinking he did because otherwise this crap would have been dropped. But I don't know. As a Dolphin fan, I want the best team put together to win. I don't necessarily want Watson for a few reasons. Is he talented? Yes. I mean, I think I could be a coin flip on this particular issue.
That's what happens with the off-field situation, right? Because he's not been formally charged with anything, but at the same time, there's so many accusations. I get it. I 100% get that.
And it's not going away. But I can tell you this: if the Dolphins think they're going to get him, they need to do it now. Because if they wait,
say it again, Pamela. If they're gonna do it now.
Now.
I gotta ask her a question, Steven. Pamela, is it okay? I feel that Tua has been underwhelming since he's played here. What do you think about that?
I think that Tua has not really had a great shot. I think, say for example, against the Bills, that there were so many dropped passes and he was put in a bad position in a few times, backed up in our end zone. And of course, then he got hurt. But before he got hurt in that game, I mean, if you're making the throw and people aren't catching the ball, is that on the quarterback? No. I'm not sure we've seen the best that Tua has to offer because I don't think last season, I don't even think you can count because he never knew whether he was coming in or staying out. I think that kind of inconsistency is harmful. I understand why. I mean, I love seeing it's in there.
Hold on. Let me follow up with Pamela there. So I agree with Pamela from the standpoint of we have not seen what Tua can be or do, right? We haven't even seen that yet. The reality, or in my humble opinion, is I don't think we're going to. We are not going to be able to see that from him anytime soon.
Right.
And the reality is we have a good team now.
And we do, but what we have is a team that is not driven. I don't understand. Last season and the season before, what we saw was drive. I mean, we saw ballers on Flo's first season. We had water boys playing, and they were playing their little hearts out. I don't see that. What in the heck is going on?
Because when money gets involved, I think the players. I'm not saying all of them, but I agree with that. But
let me say one thing real quick, Steven.
Go ahead, buddy.
What she's talking.
You can go after.
Finish my one thought. I just want to finish.
Go ahead, Pamela.
So my last thought is that just because the referees have always been bad to the Dolphins doesn't mean we ought to accept it. The NFL has accepted cheating all along, and Deflategate is a perfect thing. Why, when that happened, did the Chiefs get to go to the Super Bowl? They should have lost their opportunity. So from that time forward, we saw how it was going to be. And it was not bad calls on both sides of the ball yesterday. You might have had an iffy call here and an iffy call there, but it was a consistent. Every time you turn around, we pull up fourth down, and here comes unnecessary roughness flag. How many were there? 5, 7? I'm just
on
saying.
us, yeah. Nothing on them.
Yeah, that's what I am saying. That game, if you are losing a game by 1 point, 2 point, and you've got a list of horrible calls by refs, there's the difference. We did enough to win yesterday.
Lakers all day. Did you go yet?
Nah, man.
Go ahead, Lakers all day.
All right, look. We need to go get Deshaun Watson, because if we don't, the Steelers might go get him. You know what I'm saying? The Steelers might get him. So, and I feel like
I got you, TD. Go ahead,
Jacoby Brissett, I think he played a little bit good. I'm not mad about his play. You know what I'm saying? He's like a mobility type of quarterback. And plus, like, you know what I'm saying? If we had Deshaun Watson yesterday, we would have won. I'm not mad.
Say it one more time so people in the back can hear you. If we had Deshaun Watson yesterday, what would have happened?
We would have got the W.
And plus, the W.
You know what I'm saying? Deshaun would have did everything that Brissett is doing, but better. That's what I see.
All right. Let me bring in EM Dolphin and TD Fins talk back.
Can I make a point real quick?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I want to make one quick
before
point.
I forget. Because Pamela was saying a while ago, that when you look at the players, there's something not right there, bro. Look, Myles Gaskins came out in support of Jacoby Brissett as a leader before in a tweet before the game. After the game, Gesicki's sitting there talking about how Brissett was lining them up and directing them to where they needed to be, get them right. Tua doesn't do any of that. The guys don't stick up for him. He's not even the captain. And on top of that, you can't deny, everybody knows they already tried to make the trade with Watson. So that tells me that they don't believe in this kid. If they don't believe in this kid, why the hell am I going to believe in this kid? You see what I'm saying? So go ahead.
All right, EM Dolphin, what's up, brother? Take yourself off mute.
Oh, go ahead.
Give me one second, Steve. Give me 1 second. What's up, gentlemen? Give me 1 second.
Damien, did you want to go?
Yeah, I just want to make 2 quick points. Number one, the reason why people say, well, why are you bringing up Tua he wasn't in the game? Well, he's QB1. Whether we like it or not, he's the quarterback we drafted 5th overall, started the season as the starter. Right now, he's still, Jacoby Brissett ain't the guy. We know Jacoby Brissett ain't the guy. So you're going to have people who's going to say that, well, if Tua was playing, we're the one. You're going to have people also going to say, but shoot, we're in this situation because Tua's set. So either way it goes, how it goes. And also, last year's game against the Raiders, Tua had at least, it was 17 or 19 completions out of 23 for 98 yards. So if you add that up and put it in the same realm of 49 attempts and 215 yards for the Jacoby, about the same thing. They both suck. They both just dink and dunk. They both really don't push the ball down the field. So if you want to go by averages, so I just wanted to say that, man. Fins up, man. Go Dolphins. Some way,
go ahead,
somehow.
Go ahead, Pamela. Pamela, you want to respond to that? I saw you raise your hand. Take yourself off mute, Pam. Pam, you're on mute.
Hey guys, this is Pam over here talking. How y'all
So
doing?
I really couldn't hear anything that he said.
Okay.
All right.
I thought you were raising your hand. Now,
So if you'll tell me what I'm responding to.
No, it's all good. I thought you were raising your hand.
Just about his thoughts on
No. I thought you were raising your hand. Dolphin Don, go ahead, bro.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. Good morning. My life.
What's
been-
up?
Ooh, yeah, man. All right, I got some things to say about our quarterback situation. And none of you guys are gonna like it. Because the two in ears, hey, did Brissett not produce better results than Tua? Don't tell me Tua got better than that.
Everybody nod your head. Yes. Including you, Steven. Nod your head. Yes, he did.
Had better results. And also all you people that want to poo-poo on Sinnett studied under Tom Brady. So please stop that.
Say it again, Dolphin Don, for people in the back.
Sinnett studied under Tom frickin' Brady. So that's the Sinnett argument. And also the Watson thing, man. We got 99 problems. Watson fixes one. So hey, please stop this Watson business.
No, not gonna do it, Dolphin Don.
Well, let me throw this out there.
No, sir.
No, it don't.
Let me throw this out there.
Dolphin Dog.
No, sir.
I knew I was
You're on the road, bro.
No, sir.
Let me throw this out there. Did Ndamukong make our defense top 5?
That's a bad take, Dolphin. You know I love you, Dolphin Don. You know I love you, Dolphin Don. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
But we got to stop this, man, because Ndamukong Suh, when we got him, hey, our defense is gonna be top flight. No.
This is totally different scenario.
Totally different. You can't compare Deshaun Watson to Ndamukong Suh at all.
You can't. That's a bad. That's
He's a high price. He's a high price.
Good points until the last one.
That's exactly wrong.
I get the comparison, but you can't do that.
Hey man, I love y'all back.
I get the comparison.
That's my point, man. And also this last thing, man. Will the real Jalen Waddle please stand up?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Put the ball on the ground all the time,
bro. Finally.
Waddle doesn't break a tackle at all.
That's a body catcher, man. That's why he juggles the ball. He's a body catcher.
Let me ask y'all this: could it be that we made the wrong selection? We should have gone with Jamar Chase because Jamar Chase looks like he's on another level right now.
Yeah, we were going down on Tua.
Look at Sewell and Najee, bro.
I mean, I gotta
throwing him the ball.
I gotta keep it 1,000. Jamar Chase looks like a legitimate top 10 wide receiver right now.
Yep.
Yes, he does.
And Russo for Buffalo is outplaying Phillips. So did we make the right pick at 18?
Test.
Why are we? Look, you know what?
It is early.
Hold on, guys, because this is already starting. My brain is starting.
Yeah, we can hear you, TD.
All you have to do right now, right, is compare other players on other rosters. Listen,
because you should.
Let's stick with me to here. The season is not over, okay?
Yeah.
Actually, we have the most experienced quarterback in the division right now with Brissett. It's only one game right now with Brissett, and it looks a little bit better. We stayed in the game. We almost won. People are up here on this panel acting like we lost 35-0 again. Guys, wake up.
We should have won that game, Pete.
If we went for exactly. I'm upset today. You know why I'm upset today? I'm upset at Coach Flores.
We're on the road when you did it. I'm upset.
We went to sleep.
We're on the road. We have a chance to win the game, and we tie it with a field goal. Now that's good, but I would have preferred we went for the kill shot right there. Go for it on 4th. Go down. Try to score a touchdown. And if that's the way we lost, that's the way we lost. But this whole fan base needs to stop with the Tua this. Tua didn't play yesterday, guys. Let's move forward. We're on to the Colts. We lost a heartbreaking game. But we saw, Matt, look, we saw Christian Wilkins on the opening play finally get a sack. And I'm not talking about a drag.
Yeah, nice.
Christian Wilkins laid the smack down. I was so happy about that. He didn't, and he also had the most tackles. So let's give a round of applause. And you know who's another guy that's nasty that I don't want to see it off the
Pete,
real quick.
Get
Pete,
that guy. Keep
Steeler,
him there
baby.
and punishing people, bro.
Hey, Pete, I got a song for you. I'm only
Talk
going
to
to play a couple seconds because I don't want to get kicked off. Come on. Y'all hear it?
I hear it.
Yeah.
Mary had a little lamb.
I'm upset. 50,000 on my head is disrespect. So offended that I had to double check. I'ma always take the money over sex. That's why they need me out the way. What you expect? Got a lot of blood and it's cold.
I had to do it for Pete.
Hey, what happened, Steven? I think the fan base is starting to think our team is really bad. And I'm telling you, I still feel like we're going to swing it around. And I honestly believe we're going to win this division, guys. I truly do. Whether it's going to be with Tua and Jacoby double dating at the position, that's fine. What matters is winning this year. We're not going to go down as
Needs to be Senate at the position.
I don't want to hear Reed sing that. Shout out to Dolphin Don saying
Deshaun Watson is the move to make, baby. Go get Deshaun Watson. Go get Deshaun Watson.
Go ahead. Tell him,
there's nothing to talk about. There's no conversation needs to be had.
We already got a number 4. Sorry.
Hopefully his legal issues do not, he doesn't get criminally charged with anything. There's not even a remote possibility of that happening. You go get him and problem solved. There is no conversation need to be had.
No, it ain't gonna solve the problem.
You
saw 99 problems.
I've been telling y'all, it's like last year. Going back to last year, if you remember, you see me on these different platforms. I told y'all last year why Ryan Fitzpatrick was the better fit for this team. Fact. He can consistently improv. When chaos is around him and everything breaks down, nobody's open downfield, he looks to incorporate his legs into his game. Tua, for whatever reason, he does not do that. You saw Jacoby Brissett doing it yesterday consistently, and without a shadow of a doubt, Deshaun Watson would do that to the highest level. So Watson, you insert him into this offense with how bad this line is. Watson can extend plays. That throw that Jacoby made on.
Go ahead, Ian.
I'm hearing some damn feedback. I'm hearing some feedback. Turn that off. Turn that off while I'm talking. Damn. But anyway, that throw that Jacoby Brissett made on 4th and 20 to Mike Gesicki. First off, Tua wouldn't even dare attempt that throw. That's a fact. He don't have the talent to even think about attempting to make that throw.
But Senate does.
But Deshaun Watson makes that play. Those are routine plays for Deshaun Watson. So y'all are sitting here with this nonsense thinking Watson would not improve this offense. Y'all need to stop. And Fitz
he would improve the offense.
It's not crap because he doesn't have the uniform on. We can't play call and play plan for somebody that isn't a Dolphin. We got to deal with what we got right now.
Yeah,
Senate could make that throw.
He would improve it. He would improve it, but not vastly.
And real quick, let me.
But that's all we need right now. That's all we need right now.
Alberto, go ahead, man. I know you've been in the back, waiting for a minute. Go ahead, take yourself off mute, Alberto. Take yourself off mute, and you're on mute still.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going on, man? Go ahead.
Bye. I just wanted to make a couple quick points. I don't have too long. I think Brissett had a good fourth quarter yesterday. I think a lot of this morning I was blaming it on play calling, but once I thought about it, Brissett was getting the ball out a lot quicker in the fourth quarter, and that's what changed the trajectory of the game yesterday. I felt like the first 3 quarters he held the ball for too long, and that was getting us getting us bad plays. I think for Tua, I don't think he has a fair chance. We invested a lot of veterans in the defense, but we didn't invest veterans in the offensive line. And we knew that was going to be an issue, and we didn't really address it the right way. Tua is the type of quarterback where we need to put things around him. a strong running game, a good O-line, and then you'll get better play out of him. I feel like the defense plateaued a little too fast, and the offense couldn't catch up, and that's why we're in the position that we're in right now. This offense is all over the place. Bad play calling. I feel like in situational positions, like the fourth downs, the third downs, there was like a shovel pass, horrible play call. Obviously, the safety, that was a horrible play call. But when things got a little tough, those OCs couldn't pull it together and make something happen. As far as Waddle, I feel like with Waddle, they're asking too much of him right now. They're not getting Parker involved. They're not getting Gesicki involved. And me as a defensive coordinator, I would just put my best playmaker on Waddle. And I feel like the offense is trying to go through him a lot. Gaskin's doing a great job, but we're missing a power back. We're missing somebody that can make plays. It's tough. I don't really compare our picks to other teams, but it is tough to watch Najee Harris, make plays for that offense.
Yes.
Guys that we don't have. So I feel like Gaskins is doing the best he can do, but we need a playmaker, man. That's the problem with Greer. He's not drafting playmakers. He's not drafting star power.
Yes.
Right now we don't have enough star power. So, at this point, when you draft, just go get stars and make it happen that way.
And we need to start with Watson. That's the start of
it definitely needs to start with Watson.
No, you need
For
to
people
start
that
with
are
the
saying
line.
Watson not going to change the trajectory of this team, that's crazy thinking, man. Watson, they won 4 games last year, and that was because of Watson.
You don't fix the line, you're not going to go anywhere.
Hey,
No, right. We won't go anywhere.
So we're gonna go somewhere with Tua right now. How compromised Tua is. Stop it. Y'all need to stop this nonsense. Stop this foolishness.
Tua ain't never coming
You're not
back.
going nowhere.
Alberto.
Deshaun Watson is a sure thing. Deshaun Watson is the surest thing, bro. At that position, we need consistency there. Tua is not giving it to us. Jacoby Brissett will not give it to us. Watson is the guy to go get. Is he gonna make us a Super Bowl contender in year 1? No. But with Watson in this offense and combine that with our defense and everything else we have around him, Watson will get this team to the playoffs.
You don't
Y'all
fix
need
the
to
line,
stop
Watson ain't going to make a difference. I don't care.
Real quick about people calling.
In the meantime, can't we give Sinet a chance?
Alberto.
Real quick about the Sinet thing, right?
Yeah.
I think as Dolphins, everybody's waiting for the next backup quarterback to pull like some Fitzmagic stuff out the hat, right? Guys, right now we're in the position we're in. We got to ride with Tua. He only has 10 games under his belt.
But he's
Let the
not
dude
playing
play
for
out
the
the
next 2
season.
games,
Tua's just not the guy.
Alberto,
Not the guy.
oh my God! How
Shout out.
oh my! How people were so quick to get rid of Fitz last year. Push Fitz out the back door. I bet they wish they had Fitz right now.
They wish they had Fitz right now.
No, because he's hurt.
I said it yesterday.
No,
I said it yesterday during the game.
I
I was like, man,
they wish they had Fitz right now. First off,
Hey, Steven.
Yeah.
Salute.
And that's what a lot of
salute,
Dolphins
bro.
were waiting for yesterday. They
Salute,
were
brother.
waiting for Brissett to come through like
Dolphin
Fitzmagic, bro.
Dolphin
I'll
Dog.
take
Salute to
Tannehill
Steven.
right
100 episode, bro. This is for you. All of us, I love all y'all. We're all Dolphin fans, bro. And this is for Watson, bro.
Hey, Steven. But until then, let's give Sinet the chance. Man.
What
I'm
up,
sorry.
TD? What up,
Hey,
TD?
two things I want
early.
to get
Y'all need to
My voice
stop
is
with
back.
this nonsense.
two things.
It's
I
happy
wanna-
hour. It's happy hour somewhere.
Two
Go ahead,
things I want to
CD.
give a quick pushback on. This whole Brissett 3 quarters versus the 4th quarter, they didn't start putting him into an offense that is conducive for him until the 4th quarter, spreading it out. They tried to play.
Explain how you get away with him throwing a pass in his own end
Let me
zone.
finish real
That's
quick.
Let
They-
the man talk. Let him finish.
They didn't put Brissett into an offense of spreading it out until the 4th quarter, and we ate. Last year we had the same situation with Tua where they were dink and dunk, and I was yelling, "Put him in the spread offense to see what we could really do." They finally do it, and it still didn't make enough of a difference. He made more plays, but it wasn't enough of a difference. That I'm telling you, if they had a game plan where they spread it out the entire game, Jacoby Brissett would be much more effective, and we would have probably won that game easily had we spread it out from the beginning. They didn't start having 4 wide receivers on a consistent basis until the 4th. Also, this whole narrative about Reed Sinnett. Here's what y'all gotta realize. Nobody's crapping on Reed Sinnett. But this is what y'all trying to do right now. The coaches feel like Jacoby Brissett gives us the best chance to win. We're not in a situation where we can experiment. Right. Y'all want the coaches to put Sinnett in the game. Let's say they say, okay, let's experiment versus the Colts. And Sinnett gets a rude awakening and is terrible. And they go
so
back.
Be it.
Hold on, no, it's not.
They're too conservative.
Hold on. Let me finish. It's not a so be it, because the coach's responsibility, if they already in practice and they know what Jacoby can do and they know what Reed Sinnett can do, they have to put us in a position to give us the best chance to win. Stop with this so be it stuff. We're automatically making assumptions like Reed Sinnett might give us a better chance to win than Jacoby until you find out that ain't the case. We can't afford to risk that type of experiment instead of just trying to actually win with Jacoby. That's why they're not giving Reed Sinnett a chance. Why is it hard for us to identify that?
Because they're too damn conservative. Excuse me, swear jar.
I get that, but if Reed Sinnett goes out there and we get beat by the Colts 30-0, a lot of people may say, well, Jacoby may have at least given us 14. Whatever it is, they feel Jacoby gives the best chance. Why do we always fight against that? They know they're the ones in practice. Maybe if we were all in practice, we would see, yeah, Sinnett ain't it either. But we automatically fight against it.
Y'all listen to my wife. She said, everybody in the chat, please hit that like button. Y'all heard my wife. Y'all better go hit that like button.
Hit it.
They know what Sinnett brings to the table. And we're going to sit here and act like we're in practice seeing what Sinnett is doing. There's a reason he didn't make the 53 as well.
Bro, but the reality, TD, this is where we're going to disagree, okay? And maybe I'm not saying it the way I need to say it, so somebody help me out. The reality is we know what we get with Jacoby. And I'm not saying, that he's a horrible quarterback. But he's not a good one either.
But
right?
they know what we get in Sinnett.
Let me help you
know
word
that.
it.
We don't know that.
That's your problem.
Let me help you,
too long
to throw the ball.
You know
the
the coaches know what they get in Sinnett.
Bro, why are we arguing about this?
Automatically make them assumptions. You're going to sit here and say that the coaches don't know what they get in Sinnett after having him for 2 years.
Hey,
there's a reason that he was protected on the 50 on the practice squad each week.
Because they've been trying to develop him. We get that.
Nobody cares about Sinnett. This is number 4 for number 4. DWA for life. Deshaun Watson for life. And the fourth shot for number 4, baby.
Only reason
unless
you better stay home today.
Unless this line dramatically improves like yesterday, man, I just don't see any. I just see us having, us not meeting expectations this year. If you don't get a Deshaun Watson, it's plain and simple.
And that's the other thing. That's the other thing that I want to. Well, so Al, I'm gonna let you go here in a second because I don't agree with that either. Like I agree we need to fix the offensive line, but but I also think that that with a great quarterback like Watson, it puts us in the driver's seat today. Point blank.
Yeah, we're fucked without Watson. We're fucked.
Bro, swear jar times 10.
Oh, shit. I thought I was muted. I was just speaking to myself.
Cut that man off. Cut him off.
Go get that man. Please. Stephen Ross, if you're listening, please go get that man.
All right, Al, I will let you go. What do you want to say about everything? Because I know you
don't give me no shit about,
if you don't fix the line. It also caused a problem when we were in our own end zone. We couldn't even run out of the end zone. That was one of the problems. Then you don't even put a freaking guy back there to make them think at least that we might run the ball. No, you don't do that. Then you throw a ball. What do? You throw the ball way up high so that the guy has to reach it. The best thing he would have been to do there was to hit the ball down and not touch the ball.
Yes.
Knock the ball down. I said that in the moment. I said if he swatted it down, that would have been the better thing to do.
Yep.
Right.
He's a
rookie.
rookie.
Washington
So
is the
now
move
we
to
go
make.
from at least being able to have the ball. We have to kick the ball off. We lost 2 points on top of that. That's
well. I mean,
and
with all
they
that
even said nobody has ever seen anybody throw the ball to their own end zone.
Yes.
With all that being said, if we
In
had
all
made
the
that,
years of football, nobody's done that.
with all that being said, if Jason Sanders makes that field goal that that hit the goalpost, we win this game in regulation.
Right.
With all that
And
being said,
if you would have ran the ball a little bit more, you might have had a better chance of getting a better field goal.
Y'all
no,
know we missed
But
that.
because
Y'all
you
know
don't
I
have
would
a
agree.
line,
I would agree.
you can't run the ball.
Y'all know we missed that field goal because Tua.
We missed the field goal because of what?
Y'all know we missed that field goal because of Tua. Stop acting up. Stop being delusional.
How does Tua have anything to do with
TD's
this?
trolling, Al. Don't let him get under your skin, Al. He's trolling.
And what's amazing to me is people really get triggered by me saying that. Like, do you see how deep it is?
Yeah, they ready to fight.
Do you see how deep it is?
They ready to fight, boy. They
Like
are ready.
anybody that could have
It's
taken me
ridiculous.
serious, do you see how deeply ingrained?
It's ridiculous, bro. Tua, and you know one thing, we all love Tua, you know whatnot, the player off the field. I don't love the player I'm seeing on the field.
It don't matter who you got.
But
If you can't give him time to pass, it won't matter.
Quarterback.
But Tua hasn't proved nothing in this. It's the Josh Rosen situation all over again.
Made a difference.
Facts.
It's ridiculous, bro. It is
Preach
absolutely
him.
ridiculous.
You could have had Marino back
Absolutely
there.
ridiculous.
Wouldn't make a difference.
Right.
I disagree with that. I totally disagree with that.
Marino's going to throw more than 2 seconds? I don't think so.
Is that EM?
Marino had bad lines, but he never won anywhere when he had bad lines.
Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Hey, Al. Oh, I'm about to really piss off some fans right now. I'm about to really piss off some fans right now. Are y'all ready? Because I think I'm about to lose some people watching this from what I'm about to say. And I love the man. He's the reason I'm a Dolphins fan. But Deshaun Watson's better than Dan Marino. Yeah, I said it.
Whoa,
that's
bold.
said it.
That's bold.
Deshaun Watson is better than
bold,
Dan
man.
Marino.
I think you done forgot. You forgot some things, man.
Deshaun Watson is better than Dan Marino.
He has the ability to end up. Hold on, he got the ability to end up going down better than Dan Marino.
Now that one I would agree with.
But I'm not.
He's got the potential.
And the skill set is better. Well, let me put it like this. I see where Steve is coming from because that mobility factor is Deshaun Watson. The mobility factor. But I can't say that yet because Deshaun Watson's balled out for 4 years or whatever. But you can't say it yet because Dan Marino proven to have done it his entire career.
I understand that. But I'm telling you right now, I believe Deshaun Watson.
I got one better for you than that. How many years
Watson
did it take all the
dude.
other quarterbacks to pass his passing records?
He's playing on the Dan Marino level.
Passed much longer than 17 years.
Yeah, but Dan Marino got them records. Some would argue by not being a team player.
Oh, come on.
Only focusing
What
on
do we have for
records.
running backs all those years?
Let me say something. Number one, I am a Dolphins fan because of Dan Marino. I love Dan Marino. I would not be here today without that man. But what I am trying to tell you is I'm not trying to be controversial. I'm not trying to be toxic. I'm not trying to be clickbait. None of that.
Even what you're saying, there is a debate in that, and I can agree with you that Deshaun Watson could be a better quarterback. That's yet to be determined.
Maybe that's what I should say. He could be better than Dan Marino.
Okay.
But you also got to understand, Marino played in 14 weeks seasons, not 16, not 17 weeks. Like all these guys that are breaking his records. That makes a difference too.
That's a good point. I'm telling you that his third season when he set all them records in 14 games.
He does, yeah.
His second season.
He can pass.
That's the most special season I've ever seen from any quarterback in 1 year.
Shredded.
I mean, it was ridiculous.
He
No,
showed
Marino.
being
Listen,
somebody
listen,
else.
listen.
Brother, hey,
Listen,
TD,
Throw it behind his
No,
back
no, I
50
can't
yards
say
on
that,
a
bro.
dime.
hold on, bro.
Marino was that
TD,
dude, bro. Marino was
TD,
that dude.
Yeah.
I feel you, man.
they're killing me in the chat box. They are killing me in the chat box.
Well, that was a
Nah,
bold.
bro.
That was a bold statement, bro. And
Yeah, no,
I mean,
Marino was
you didn't
special,
even
dude.
put
I'm your
He
best
was
you didn't
friend,
even
so you
put
absolutely
a
need to recant
special.
that statement,
you
Mr.
didn't even
President.
put a qualifier on
Recant
it,
that
bro.
statement. And I'm with you all
Yeah,
day, but
you
recant
need.
that
Yeah,
statement,
yeah.
homie.
Now
Recant that
Watson. Now
statement.
I will say this. Now it's gonna like I don't know who said that, but I mean Watson needs to do it, over a longer period of time. And I get Watson is the superior athlete, but in terms of talking about pure pocket passers, Marino and Aaron Rodgers are the two most special ones I've ever seen.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
Period.
And Warren
Period.
Moon. I like Warren
All
Moon.
right, let me bring
Warren
in
Moon too.
Let me bring on somebody who's about to kill me right now, Big Dougie B. What's up, Big Dougie B?
Hey, good
Dougie?
morning. Good morning. Good morning. First off, Stephen D, congratulations on the 100th episode.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man.
The second thing, whatever you're drinking, you're cut off.
Or smoking.
All right, listen. All right, Dan Marino was God to me. All right, I lived through the Greasy years, when I lived through the Woodstock years, and then Marino came on the stage. I was in the Navy, and I had to follow how best I could his career. And every time the Dolphins made the Super Bowl with Woodstock and with Marino, I was at sea on a deployment, so I could never watch the games live. All right, but Dan Marino was the god to me. Okay, the guy could do no wrong. Now, I believe he did play 16 game seasons his whole career. I could be wrong on that, but I believe they'd already made the change.
Yeah,
by
they
the time
did.
17 seasons.
All right, and second, okay, and also, all right, you said at first unless I heard you wrong, that Deshaun Watson is better than Dan Marino.
I did say that. What I should say is he can be better than Dan
Yeah,
Marino.
you saved yourself while I was waiting to get in. All right, you got it.
All right, tell me. Hold on, Big Dougie B. I just want to state for the record for everybody. All right, hold on. Let me put myself on the big screen.
It's too late.
Deshaun Watson can be better than Dan Marino. All right, here we go.
It's too late, Steve. We can't unhear you. We can't unhear the first.
The president recant the statement.
All I gotta say is Deshaun Watson is a fantastic quarterback. And yes, with today's rules and pass interference, or what lack of pass interference calls that are made, yes, he can put up numbers greater than what Marino did. He's also got now another game. Marino, yes, he could in the end have better numbers. Yes, he could. He could, as long as he stays out of trouble and he's not convicted of anything. Yes, I agree with you 100%. But no one was better than Dan Marino. Not even that donkey up in New England. Now in Tampa Bay.
Facts.
Facts. Okay, hey, Big Dougie B, you still love me though, right?
now
I'm still your boy, right?
You are the best, man. You are the best. All of you. All of you are family to my heart, because you all bleed and cry and laugh and cheer with these Dolphins. And, and hopefully someday when they win a championship, you guys will remember me and say, God, I wish Big Dougie B could have seen this. Because I probably
stop that, man. Stop that talk, man.
You'll be here, Dougie B.
You'll be here, Big Dougie. You don't even sweat it, man. You're gonna be here.
Stop that talk, man.
The only reason I say that is it happened with me with the Cubs. My mother used to laugh at me because I'd always rush home to watch the Cubs on TV after school. She took me to a game in '75 at Wrigley Field. She knew how much I love the Cubs. Unfortunately, she passed away in 2002. She never saw the Cubs win that World Series. And so, it's
Big Dougie B, you're gonna see a Dolphins Super Bowl.
Sorry to hear that, brother.
The sack, bro. I promise you will.
Hey, Dougie B, just make sure you deliver those presents on time, bro.
Hey, I've got them all right here. I'm checking my list every day for naughty and nice, and.
Well, I'm definitely on the naughty list today because boy, I'm getting killed. I'm getting killed. They are killing me in the chat box. All right, let me
Steven, if we can forgive Nick Saban for lying to our face, I'll give you a pass, bro.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that. At least somebody will. Somebody wrote, this might be your 100th episode, but it might be your last.
Steven, I gotta get ready for work. I just want to say congratulations on your 100th episode, Mr. President. Man, you got a great show, man.
I appreciate it, Mr. Vice President, and I will see you tomorrow, my brother.
Definitely. Fins up, everybody. Let's go.
Bye.
Bring Watson in.
Wow.
I like it. What's up, Rashad?
Yo.
Rashad.
Are you coming up here to kill me?
No.
All right.
I'm just here.
One, 2, 3, 4. Ep says I can't even listen to what Steven says anymore. Let me see what else. Let me see what else people are saying in here, buddy. Because
they're killing you, Steven.
They are
killing
killing
you,
me.
bro.
I ain't
That
never
rhymes.
been killed on
Killing
my
you.
own show before, but I'm getting killed today.
Some Jake Fish idiot in the comments talking about TD and EM don't know nothing about football. Yeah,
Omar
okay,
says,
bro.
Stop trying to be Stop trying to be like TD, Steven, trying to get popular by being controversial. I'm not being controversial. I mean, it was a controversial statement, but I didn't say it for that fact. I just said it for the fact that never mind. I know people in here killing me. I got it. I just got to take this L, right? I got to take the L.
No, it's premature. We just got to figure that out. If it does happen, then what? You never know.
Then I'm Nostradamus.
No, man, we're too afraid to be great. How are we gonna know if that's true or not if we don't do what we got to do? If we got to break the emergency glass sooner or later, if Senate does get hurt, if we do call them up, then what? What the hell do we do after that? And let me tell you something. If the bye week comes up and we got more drama, I guarantee you we're gonna hear noise by the time the bye week comes. Tell me not.
I mean, I agree with you.
Those talks are going to heat up. They're going to start heating up today.
All right,
I'm telling you right now.
EM, let me ask you a question because TD brought up a really good question earlier. What can
TD
the Dolphins
did really? Oh,
yes.
okay.
What can the Dolphins
Hold
do?
on.
What can the Dolphins do to get better today?
Run the football. Run the football. Plain and simple. Commit to the running game because we saw yesterday. Even when Tua was in there, I don't care who it is. When you drop him back and you're consistently in third and long, and teams just pin their ears back and come get you, bro, they are severely compromised. And Eichenberg was an absolute disaster yesterday. So with that being said, this line is constructed to be better run blockers than they are pass blockers. So why not? Like I said, this week, going into this game, I felt like a philosophical change needed to be implemented. They needed to stop this pass first approach and depend more on and be more of a run based offense. And if they do that, Miles Gaskins again yesterday, 5 yards per clip. The man only got 12 touches yesterday.
12 touches.
You know?
Hey, real quick.
At the end of the day, bro, I love you, bro, but it's not about being intellectual, bro. I mean, come on, we're going in circles talking about how we can, those questions. I get it.
Hold up 1 second.
Hold
on 1 second, Estefan. Let me just bring on Cameron. Cameron, I think, is at the airport. Cameron, are you at the airport?
Cameron.
Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing this morning?
Cam, you're the
What's
man.
going on, man? I
If
saw
you're
you
not
in the
pro
back
watching,
room, and I know you were at the game yesterday. Are you up here to kill me? Did you just hear my statement a little bit ago?
Yeah, you're smoking crack already. It's Monday morning. Come on.
What's up? What did you want to bring up?
Terrible.
What did you want to bring up? What is your take on yesterday's
Nothing,
game?
man. I just,
hey, Cam,
man,
if you're not pro Watson, I don't want to hear your take.
Yo.
I'm just playing.
Hey, I'll you go there. I posted a link to the Deadspin article this morning. They were talking about how Tua is a bust, and they provided some pretty good facts behind that in the article that was published at Deadspin this morning. So I posted the link in the chat up there earlier. But
what was that? You broke up. I didn't hear that. What did you say? I didn't hear that.
He posted a link on Deadspin this
morning.
Link
to a Deadspin article.
And what was it? What did the article entail?
What did it talk about? Because you're breaking up a little bit, Cam.
It gave up facts about how Tua is a bust.
About how Tua is a bust? Oh, I'm interested in reading that.
Yeah.
Damn, Steven. Damn, he is ruthless, bro. Damn.
But Cameron, do you think Tua's a bust?
Too early.
I don't think he's had enough time to prove that he's a bust. It's too early, but he's sure trending that way.
Damn.
Whoa.
Damn.
And I like Tua.
Yeah, he is. Hell yeah, he's a bust.
Hey, I know TD is delighted about what I'm saying right now.
Hey, Kevin,
Going back to yesterday's
I
game.
got some.
I take no delight in that. I take no delight in hearing that at all.
No, but
Yeah, I
see,
definitely don't. I don't take any comfort with hearing that, bro.
You know what? You know what the issue is.
Uh-uh.
The issue for Tua is if he was a 5th round pick, nobody would say he was a bust.
not one person.
And I still don't say he's a bust because, again, I'm a year 3 person. I just don't think he fits for this team right now. I don't know what he could be somewhere else, but he was a number 5 overall. And when people say he's a bust, he's nowhere near what a number 5 overall pick should be, especially since you should have been number 1 without the injury.
Yep.
That's the
Cam.
issue. It was
Cam, where did we go wrong, Cam? Cam, where did we go wrong, Cam?
Yesterday?
Yeah.
When we passed up on Herbert.
How about that out pass to Waddle for safety and then the missed field goal? Those 2 plays at 5 points. We would have won that game. And listen, the 3 things that are overlooked here, 3 passes, man, that Brissett down the dime, 2 to Parker, 1 to Fuller in the end zone through the pass interference. But Jacoby Brissett did enough to win that game yesterday.
He did.
I agree with that. I think it's time to coach a little bit.
Bro, if we get Watson, I'm fucking running a mile because I'm gonna be so excited, bro. Oh my gosh, bro.
Estefan, swear jar, bro.
Hey, that's all I can think about, man. Honestly, I don't even give a shit about any of
We
our
get
games.
Watson, we're going to be fleeced. That's the only way we're going to get him.
Hey, y'all, listen, y'all, but y'all need to stop with this Tua is a bust stuff. Tua is not a bust. Where I am with Tua, what I'm not seeing physically from him, and also I've highlighted the mental issues that I'm seeing on film. His ceiling is just smaller than what I initially anticipated. That's where I am with Tua. But bust, no, Tua is not a bust, bro.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. As far as us trying to give up the farm, everybody's quick to think we can give up the farm. Did you guys know that Bobby Greer used to be on the Houston Texans coaching staff before he was on our coaching staff? You don't think that he has personnel over there and they can work something out where they can spread the capital throughout 4 years? Why do we have to give up the farm?
Oh, we will give up the foreign cap. That's
I mean, we have no leverage. I agree with you. We have no leverage at this point. But why do you guys think that, we have to give up the farm if we already done business with them before? More than once.
Because Bill O'Brien's not there anymore.
We robbed him.
And Bill O'Brien is, we robbed Bill O'Brien.
Right. They want payback.
We robbed them on the wrong trade.
Yep, sure did.
All right.
Sure did.
And then even use.
And they're gonna try. They're gonna try. You remember? What's the movie? Draft Day. He's gonna be like, I want all my ones back, all my twos back, and I want David freaking Putney. That's how they're gonna be. Somebody turn your mic on me. Oh, that's Cameron. Cameron over there. You all loud in the background.
He's in the airport.
Man. I know.
That's loyalty, bro. That's loyalty.
Hey, Cameron is the man. Hey, guys, tail greeter, East 32 Dolphins tailgate. Hey, real quick before I get you out of here, Cam, what do you got set up for this Sunday?
Oh, we got the Colts in town. We're doing pork tenderloin sandwiches, smoked tenderloin sandwiches, some ribs. I'm from Indiana, so originally Northwest Indiana, so I got some friends coming down for the game. But it'll be a good time, and we just sorted out here at the airport. They moved the gates on it, so I'm trying to get that information right now. But anyway, I just wanted to say hello, good morning, happy Monday to all the Conquer fam, and I'll catch you later on.
All right, brother, love you, man. Be good. Have a
Stay safe, man.
Peace out, fellas.
All right, man. Look, TD, you about to go live? Take us.
No, sir.
No, sir. All right. Well, look, I'm wrapping up this show. So, any final takes from you guys? We'll go with TD first.
Let me get my final take out the way. I'm not going live because all I heard this morning on your morning show were Tua haters, Steve. All right, that's all I heard. EM hating, Damian hating, everybody hating on Tua.
What'd you? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Look at him. He ready to jump.
Like, oh well.
It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
But no, I will say this. At the end of the day, It's going to be an interesting 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I agree.
It's going to be real interesting. And at the end of the day, we need to figure out how we're going to beat the Colts.
We're going to beat the Colts. I'm sure of that. We're going to be 2-2.
And you know, I'm the type of person that I can't wait for Tua to get back. Because he, at the end of the day, the sooner he gets back is the sooner he proves us wrong, or the sooner we can see that we need to move on. Either one of those things can happen. That's all. I'm mad that he got hurt because I need him to prove us wrong or further solidify the fact that we need to move on sooner rather than later. Don't get stuck in this situation where you're like, well, he didn't even have a full second season and maybe we need to take a year 3 look. Man, they probably already have an evaluation. And I don't know who said it earlier, but they said the truest thing and everybody got silent. Just a simple fact, they were already going after Deshaun Watson. And I think everybody knows that now.
I'm starting to believe that right now. I'm starting to believe that. I know I gave TD a lot of pushback over the months. You know, I was like, well, just let it play out. But the fact that they are this intrigued with this player and public about it, and it's public.
They already have
for the most part. That tell you they already have their evaluation on Tua. For the most part.
Detroit has all these linemen that they have extras. They have no receivers, and we have plenty of receivers. Should be making a trade there.
But why wouldn't you go make a trade? Because you're saving your assets for something else.
We're making a trade to improve the line. Because without an improved line, you ain't passing nothing.
Then why hasn't it been done?
Because the higher ups are trash. Their evaluation of Tua is done.
Everybody
and they
thinks
need
they're
to
going to pull a
reevaluate
miracle of
themselves.
what they have. That's
So
the problem.
as much as I don't want to say this, it's starting to look that way. I think it's pride. I think if they do that, then they have to admit to everyone that they made the wrong decision.
So Arizona's evaluation of Rosen was trash when they gave up after 1 year?
No,
they had a better player.
You can clearly see the improvement.
That's what you're doing here by getting the left tackle from Detroit. You're getting a better player. There's nothing saying that the other guy's trash.
And they made the move.
Yeah, why not?
They got to make the move now.
Dolphins can make the move.
Somebody else is going to.
And what that means is you already have an
Pittsburgh that needs
evaluation.
offensive linemen. You got Chicago that needs offensive linemen.
If your evaluation of Tua was that he's going to be a franchise quarterback and he's about to grow to be great, you don't go after Watson. You just don't. If you feel like he's going to be the difference maker to get you over the top, you don't go after Watson.
I agree.
Like they know that already with Herbert. So don't say that if they already have an evaluation that's trash. And I know Arizona got a better player, but that's what it's about.
No. I said their evaluation of Tua is trash. Is that Tua is trash? I'm agreeing with you.
Okay.
I'm agreeing with you.
Well, they're not evaluating him as trash. They just feel like he'll never get to the option that they have.
Look, we all know TD wanted Rosen to stay. We all know that TD wanted Josh Rosen to stay.
Don't get him started.
It all goes back to Rosen, baby.
All right, guys. Look, I got to get out of here. Thank you.
Congrats, Steven. Congrats.
I do want to say thank you to all of you for 100 episodes. So, it's because of you. TD, you're a big part of me getting to 100 episodes, man. Seriously. Thank you, brother. And
that's all you, bro. That's all you putting in that hard work every morning.
Hey, Steve, I got one last thing to say. This is a pro Watson channel. If you don't like it, kiss our ass.
Hey, I got one thing too, man. I got one thing too before I leave, man. Yeah, congratulations, my friend, on everything and what you do for us. And at the end of the day, it's always been proven fact, bro. When you got 2 quarterbacks, you got none.
Hey, Cap. But you haven't endorsed it yet. Do you want Watson? Quit bullshitting.
Look, man, you can put me on the spot right now, man. You can put me on the spot right now, man. If we're gonna be in a situation where we do play Senate and Senate doesn't improve this team as well because we're already dogging Jacoby, you break the emergency glass and you do it now. If you want to solidify having some type of competitive season and not tank, because we've been waiting for this season, and for us to give up, I'm not giving up, man. At any means, all hands on deck. I don't care.
So you want Watson? Okay,
bro. I want to win. I want to win.
Y'all
I
are
want
funny
elite
as hell.
play.
This Senate is gonna
Say
play.
it, Cap.
I want elite
Cap.
play. That's what I
Say
want.
it, Cap. Say it, Cap. Say it. Say it.
Man, anything I say goes the opposite way, man. I'm playing reverse psychology right now to see that works. Give me something, goddammit.
I feel
Cap
like
for life. Come on. Hey, Cap, you owe to the swear jar, and Estefan, you are deep in the swear
I got
jar
you.
debt.
I got you with interest, homie. I love y'all, man. Be safe.
Be good, Cap.
all you
Salute,
little
homie.
two in there, all you little two in there bitches. This is the Watson channel, motherfuckers.
Estefan,
Damn.
Estefan,
Damn.
Estefan, you're
Yeah.
gone. Gone,
Let's
Damn.
Estefan.
talk,
You owe
man.
to the swear jar, Estefan.
Yeah.
Let's
Killing me,
talk.
He full of that yak right now. He full of
I
that
know
yak, bro.
I feel like I should give him a pass, but now, man, I was like, come on, bro. All right, hey,
He'll sleep it off by noon.
I'm about to say he will. Al, Big Dougie B, Rashad, thank you guys. I really appreciate it, man.
Tua got people drinking
Yes, sir.
morning.
Look, if I could get Watson, I would take him. I'm not stupid in that sense, but I don't want to pay crazy picks for him either. There's got to be somewhere in between.
So you want to
Without that, we got to fix the line also.
I'm to the point
Have a
now
nice
where
day.
I'm to the point now, bro. I'm starting to agree with Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson said there is no price that I would not pay to acquire a player at that level at that age. Jimmy Johnson went on record to saying that. I'm trending in
There's
that
a
direction.
famous coach that's in Chicago that gave up all of his draft picks, and what did they do after that?
Who you talking about? You talking about when they get for who?
He
Ricky
gave
Williams?
up his whole draft pick in one season.
That was
for one
Washington.
guy. Huh?
No,
I mean, that was New Orleans to Washington, I think.
That was
it was Chicago and New Orleans.
Okay.
No, I mean, but again, that's a quarterback and running back, two different positions, bro. The quarterback can
I
bro,
agree.
two different
I'm
positions.
not arguing that. I'm just pointing that as an example. Okay, you can't give away the farm.
No, well, I think they're gonna probably have to be honest with you.
Oh, they're gonna have to at this point because they're in a position. The point is, you're looking at a situation. You're playing chicken, and who's gonna basically square down first, and there has to be some kind of restrictions on this trade, because if he goes to jail, how are you going to?
You know what though? I'm starting to really believe that this might get done this year before the trade deadline.
I think this is gonna get done. I don't have a source. I just have a feeling. Do not be surprised if this doesn't get done before the trade deadline this year. 100%.
Well, there's nobody going to pay somebody $10 million to sit on the bench. So
they'd be
that's
stupid
part
to
of
do
the
that.
answer. That's just plain dumb.
Yeah. All right, guys, I gotta go. All right, I love y'all. Y'all be good.
Salute, gentlemen.
See y'all tomorrow.
Y'all be good.
Have a nice day.
Yep, y'all be good. Hey, just so everybody knows why everybody gets off here, kick everybody off. Y'all ain't got to go home, but you got to get up on out of here. Tomorrow's going to be a great show. We're going to have the Miami Herald Dolphins report with Daniel Oyefusi, and make sure you guys show up for that. That's going to be a great episode. Daniel will be here like 8:15 in the morning, so it'll be good. He'll be there right out. It'll be great. So make sure you guys check out tomorrow's episode. And then just so everybody knows, Wednesday's episode will be a game preview of the Colts game. Thursday, we'll do Throwback Thursday, all-time versus the Colts. And then Friday, Spread Kindness Friday, just like we do each and every Friday, okay? So make sure you guys are here for that. Also, make sure you guys check out tonight's show of Fire and Ice Combat Sports live each and every Monday night starting at 8 p.m. Make sure you guys go check out my man Angel Ortiz. Tonight's great episode. Check it out. It'll be a really good episode. And then tomorrow night will be Hellfins. Each and every Tuesday night, my little Espanol, Spanish-speaking people. It'll be great. So make sure you guys go check out Elfins. Estefan, you owe to the swear jar big time today, buddy. Big time. All right, Estefan. Estefan, matter of fact, here's what I'll do for you, Estefan, just because I love you so much, Estefan. Here is the Cash App and PayPal, Estefan. I'm putting it in the chat, Estefan. This is for you. Okay? That's for you, Estefan. I want to apologize for absolutely nothing. I know you're trolling me about my boy, too. You're killing me, Smalls. All right, man. I love you guys. Y'all are the best fans in the world. Thank you for 100 episodes. And I'll see you tomorrow on 101. All right? Let's go. Fins up. Peace.